that the facts will unfold for you. It's in this room where you will decide the truth. And ladies and gentlemen, I submit to you the truth of this case is that Greg McMichael is not guilty of any of these crimes.
Thank you, Mr. Hogue. Mr. Goff, ready to proceed?
Your Honor, we need to take something up outside the record.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could go ahead and retire to the jury room, we'll just take a brief recess, 10 minutes or so, and then we will continue with opening arguments. Opening statements, sorry. Mr. Goff.
Your Honor, as I indicated earlier, Defendant Bryan wishes to reserve his opening statement to the conclusion of the state's case in chief, which is our right under Uniform Superior Court Rule 10.2. At the same time, although Georgia has not adopted, per se, the ABA standards for criminal justice, there is an argument to be made that the court is required to make some kind of inquiry or place things on the record. I don't think it's necessary, but I certainly did want to defer or reserve my opening statement in the presence of the jury and then have you escort the jury out. If the court feels that the ABA standards require any further inquiry, I wanted to do that outside the presence of the jury. And when I said outside the record, I meant outside the presence of the jury.
Well, I'll go ahead and take a look at it. I guess from the standpoint, I'll tell you, Mr. Goff, I've been doing this for almost a decade, and this is the first time counsel has asked for that. Let me look at what the rule that you're trying to act under and the ABA standards that you're talking about. What you're asking the court, though, is to reserve until the state's case in chief has concluded.
Yes, we have the right to do that under 10.2. It was not always clear, but it became clear. And
In the decade I've been doing it, it just hasn't happened before the court, so I just need to look at the rule, make sure I understand exactly what you're asking the court, and if the court needs to take any additional steps in order to do that, I'll do that, but I'm going to go ahead and take a step off and take a look at it.
thank you.
Which means I will estimate then that we're probably not going to get into evidence today. Well, I say that if we're reserving, if we're reserving, then maybe we will. So let me think that through. All right, well, we're in recess. We'll do 10 minutes. I'll just take a quick look at it.